Hello, I'm Future Executive Michelle Byers with Mary Kay, and today I'm going to train you on how to coach your class. This part of your Mary Kay business is so important. It is the reason that your classes are going to hold, and it's going to increase your class holding percentage. Here's how you do it. Every time you book a party, you always want to make sure not only do you put the party on your date book, but you also need to schedule the time that you're going to coach this class with your hostess. With every hostess, you need to make sure that you have 4 touches. And here's how it starts. First touch is, of course, you've booked the party. You're going to let the hostess know what day you're going to call her to get her guest list. You're going to encourage her to have it ready by offering her a special gift on the day of her party. All right. You're also going to get her invites to her. I never email invites anymore. I don't print them out. I don't mail them out. I simply use a PicCollage. It's a great little app that you can get. It's a free app. You can download it, and you can literally create all your flyers, any flyers that you need, on your phone. And then you can text it to your customer, your hostess, and she can then turn around and text it to all of her contacts. I found that this is actually more effective. All right, so that's your first touch, is getting the invite to your hostess. The second touch is calling your hostess and getting the guest list from her. And so once you get that guest list, you're going to call each customer or potential guest. Go ahead and get out the profile sheets and start a profile card on each potential guest. And here's what I say. Hey Diana, this is Michelle with Mary Kay. I'm doing Julie's party on Saturday, and I'm customizing goodie bags for all of the guests that are coming. Do you have a quick minute so I can ask a few questions about your skin so that I can customize your goodie bag? Great. Here's the first question I need to know. What is your skin tone? Are you ivory, beige, or bronze? Now, some people say, I don't know. Well, if they're ivory, they burn. If they're beige or bronze, they tan. Okay, circle that on the profile card. The second question is, what is your skin type? Are you oily, dry, normal, combination? Circle that. Sometimes they'll say, I don't know. Then you say, okay, you're normal. You would know if you were oily, and you would know if you were dry. So I'm just going to circle normal. The third question. This is the third question that's no longer on the profile card. It used to be, and I love this question. I think this is the question that will bond you to your to this potential customer. Tell me one thing that you would love to change about your skin if you could. And this is where they open up. They tell you, I've got large pores, I've got dark circles, I've got some wrinkles I'd like to get rid of. And you say, okay, great. I've got some great products that I cannot wait to show you when you get to Diana's house on Saturday. Great. Now, when you get to Diana's house, make sure you look for your goodie bag with your name on it, your tray, your mirror, your profile card. That's yours, and that's customized just for you. Okay, great. I'll see you on Saturday. All right, so now you just go down the list and you start these profile cards. And see, these ladies are going to come now because there's something with their name on it. There's a goodie bag, and everybody knows if there's something with a woman's name on it and she's not there, all the women around the table are going to be talking about her. And everybody has that insecurity, and so she's coming. And so that's important that you say that to her. All right, so once you call all the guests, then you're going to call the hostess back. This is now your third touch with her. Third touch. And you're going to say, Diana, I'm so excited. You have 6 confirmed. And they are really, really excited about this party. And they're really excited about their goodie bag. All right, so I want to stop right here just for a second. It's so important that you're doing these touches with this hostess, because what you're really doing is you're keeping this party in front of her. She's not thinking 24/7 like we are. You've got to get her excited about cooking some brownies, sweeping her floor, mopping her floor, getting her husband out of the house, getting her kids out of the house. She's got a task ahead of her, and you've got to keep this party in front of her. And so now this is your third touch, and you're sending her like a subliminal message that you better not cancel this party because your friends are excited about it and they want their goodie bag. All right, so now that's your third touch with her. That's calling her back, letting her know who is confirmed, who's excited, and who is showing up. So she needs to figure out what day she's going to be sweeping and mopping her floor. All right, so now here's your fourth touch. This is the night before or the day before, and I call this the I forgot call. You didn't forget, you're making sure she hasn't forgotten. But here's what we say. Hey Diana, this is Michelle with Mary Kay. I'm just calling because I forgot to ask you what color you're wearing. I'm working on your pampering package, your glamour, and I really want to make sure that the colors are going to pop with your eye color, what you're wearing. I really want it all to coordinate, and so I want to put it together. So do you have any idea of what you're going to be wearing tomorrow night? Okay, great. Okay, so here's another reason why you ask this. Some women will cancel their party because they can't find anything to wear. So now you've already got her thinking about what she's going to wear. If she's forgotten that the party was tomorrow, now you've reminded her again because her friends are coming, and so these four touches are going to increase the chances of your party holding. All right. So now here is something else that coaching the class will help you. Now, as a consultant, you know exactly what to bring to the party. You know if you've got 3 oilies, 3 dries. Now you know to bring 3 oily miracle sets, 3 dry miracle sets. And what I love to do is I love to place all the oilies on one side of the table and all the dries on the other, because I never pre-squirt. I like to walk around and squirt it in each hand so that I am making eye-to-eye contact and what I call working the crowd. And that's building relationships and making a connection with each woman. And by doing that, by walking around squirting and talking, I can have little chit chat conversations with each woman, and that is leading them into that next appointment. That I've built that relationship on the phone. Now I'm building that relationship at the skincare class. They're gonna book with me. A woman will book with you if she likes you and she trusts you, and so that is leading them into that next appointment. And so that is why I love coaching the class. And so I hope that you never forget to do that when you book that party. A party worth booking is worth coaching. And so never ever skip that step. And I promise you, if you'll change this one thing about your business, it will change your business for the better. So guys, thank you for listening. I hope this helps. You guys have a great evening and go book some parties. Have a great night. Hi, I'm back. I wanted to add something about coaching the class and why I am such a big fan of it and what it did for me. In the very beginning of my business, I had high anxiety about going into a stranger's home and being in front of strangers. I had no idea who was going to be there. And so I started my business without coaching the class. I didn't understand what it was. And so many classes, they were canceled, postponed because they never got coached. But also, so you get the reason why you coach the class, but the number one reason, or the number one thing that really helped me with some other fears that I had about this business, was once I started coaching the class and I talked to the guests before the party by coaching them on those calls, then I knew who was going to be there. I talked with them on the phone, I laughed with them, and I'll just tell you, it changed my whole outlook of the anxiety that I would have about getting to the party, the day of the party. It all subsided once I started coaching that class because, like I said, I connected with these women on the phone. I knew who was going to be there. And for me, that made a world of a difference because with coming into this business, this wasn't anything that I would have ever done in a million years. And so I had to face a lot of fears. And that was the best thing. It was the best thing since sliced bread was starting to coach these classes. And gosh, now I get so excited about coaching the class. I can't wait to talk to these women on the phone. I can't wait to see who's going to be there. And then once I talk to them, I can't wait to meet them face to face. And so I know that you will have the same results. And if you have a lot of the same anxieties and fears that I had, about coming into this kind of business and doing this, then I promise you, coaching the class is the way to go for you. Thanks for listening. Have a great evening.